Hi. Muslims are saying that that Muslims aren't supposed to burn people to death or torture with fire or mutilate bodies, you know. And they cite a hadith. There is a hadith that says Muhammad says that don't burn with fire. That's reserved. That's all his job to do that. You know, something like that. But guess what? I found a hadith where Muhammad says, and this is, I think this is from Bukhari. Yeah, it's Sahih Bukhari, Volume 1, Book 11, number 626. Muhammad said, okay, this is narrated by Abu Huraira. No prayer is harder for the hypocrite than the Fajr prayer, pre-dawn, and the Isha, evening prayers. And if they knew the reward for these prayers at their respected times, they would certainly present themselves in the mosques, even if they had to crawl. The Prophet added, certainly I decided to order the din, call maker, to pronounce Iqama, second call to prayer, and order a man to lead the prayer, and then take a fire flame to burn all those who had not left their houses so far the prayer along with their houses. And then there's also this other one from Bukhari, Volume 1, Book 111, no, Book 11, number 617. Muhammad said, I'd go from behind and burn the houses of men who did not present themselves for the compulsory congregational prayer. And you say, well, he threatened, but he certainly didn't do that, right? But guess what? Guess what? Guess what Muhammad did to this Jewish guy to try to get treasure out of him? To find out where treasure was. Like ISIS, Muhammad and even Ali burned people alive. The hadith tells us that both Muhammad and Ali burned people alive. Okay, Tabari, as written by Tabari, 8:122, and by Ishaq, 5:15. Muhammad gave orders to torture Kanana, a Jew. Muhammad believed that Kanana knew where there was buried money. Some say it's treasure. To get Kanana to tell where it was buried, Muhammad gave permission to Zubayah to build a fire on Kanana's chest. Zubayah twirled his fire stick on Kanana's chest until he was near death. Kanana had no information about a buried treasure, so Muhammad had Kanana beheaded. It goes to show you that ISIS really is Islamic. It's going by Muhammad. And see, that's what happened here. See, that's a product of Muhammad doing what he did to that Jew. What he did to that Jew is demonstrated here with ISIS doing this to this poor Mino. Well, Muslims name only Mino. Minos, yeah. Isn't that something? So anyway, yeah. Tabari. That's Tabari 8:122, and by Ishaq 5:15. Yeah. Muhammad tried to get, like a pirate would do, kindled a fire on this Jewish guy's chest to find out where treasure was. It says money here. And he didn't know, and then after torturing him to near death, he chopped off his head. That is so ISIS, and Muhammad did that. And you want to know something? Muslims will say, oh, no, well, Muhammad can get away with that because all his sins were forgiven by Allah. But guess what? Muhammad is also the exalted man that a Muslim is supposed to use as an example to live by. So that's why ISIS is doing what that's why this guy ended up being burned like that because of good old Muhammad.